Welcome back. Part 2. So, overnight, I put the seeds, and I kept them wet. This is our soil. What I have to do is drain the soil and fill these. We have to use these after all. So we have towels. And we have a big pan to catch the water. Just get to play with dirt. Play with the dirt. It's so much dirt too. See, it's a lot. So I was reading about the trees, and after they become just a little bit bigger, we can take them out. We have to take them outside on walks because they can't be in the sun all the time. They have to get used to the sun, like real babies. So we're going to have, if this works, when it works, then we'll be able to take our baby trees on a walk or sit outside. Maybe we can read a story, like while we're outside and letting our tree get some sun, then we can read a whole story while we're doing it. I don't know. Fun ideas. And the best part about these ideas is they're here. They're here, they'll be done, and you can push pause, and you can still have this time. All right, let's squeeze the water. Fill the containers. Now the book says it has to be about a ½ inch from the top of the container. Oh my, it says squeeze it. I'm sure it says squeeze it. It says firmly squeeze the soil to drain out the excess water. That's the best we can do, huh? And then we pack it in here. Yeah, maybe I should have thought of a better way, because now all this water is going to go in there, in the dirt, and the last bit's going to be nothing but nicky, icky mud. We don't want that. So what can we do? We're going to move our seeds. We're going to move our instructions. And get instructions on the right page. And just squeeze the water into here. Ooh. Well, that's not going to work very well. You see, after we get these filled, we're gonna keep them on here so they can stay dry, right? But like I said, we've just run into a little problem. Wait, maybe I have an easier solution. Haha. We'll just use these. Haha. Look, I have lid. So we'll just squeeze the water into these and put the dirt into these. We have answer. Oop. Oh, but that's not very neat, is it? Guess we'll just have to be careful. So much water. I had to add a whole other bottle of water because I didn't read the instructions very well. Yesterday when I said a cup of water, it was for each pellet. Not, that bottle was 2 cups of water. And I only used 1 for the whole, what do you think? Let's see, oh, you can't see, can you? Let's dry up our mess. All right. Well, what do you think? Is that about a 1/2 inch? Little 1/2 inch going around there. I think so. They said these pellets are made out of peat moss and they have a little bit of coconut in them too. Okay, let's squeeze the next one out. Also, I'll be coming up. Well, I'll be coming down because you live in South Carolina and I live in Virginia. So I'll be coming down to see you on your birthday week. And I don't know if you're going to have, if we're going to have baby tree or baby sprouts. Just like an embryo. Like when you were all in, when you weren't born yet. And if they do sprout before I come down there, then your Aunt Moore, your Auntie's going to have, I could try not to use names, but because I'm on the internet. But we have, my sister can help to make sure that our babies stay moist and don't die while I'm down there for your birthday. Then we'll look and see what they look like when I come back. Maybe they'll be little tiny plants. Can always hope. Let's get the next one ready. And I also have to buy fertilizer for it. And I read a little bit about how to trim them when they're older, because they're supposed to have symmetry. That means they're supposed to be balanced. One big important thing is the soil's not supposed to be packed up in there too deep, or too hard. It's supposed to be kind of loose. We better check. Oh, see, I made these kind of tight. So look here. Let's correct our mistakes. Woo! And make a mess while we're doing it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that's about right. Let's get this all kind of loose, because the dirt, the tree sticks his little feet inside the dirt. It gets them all cozy. It's about a 1/2 inch, yeah. All right. Probably. Ooh, dirt. Okay, I think this one's pretty full, huh? So let's use the next one. Wait, I want to clean this up because we don't want to waste any dirt. Because we're going to need all of this dirt. And by the time a whole month of these little babies being alive, the whole month, this dirt's going to be any good anymore. And I'm going to have to get it put in its better dirt. It's crib, because it's in a little baby bassinet right now, and it'll be in a crib. Oh yes, get all that icky water. Ooh. That way. Make sure it's really loose. So it's really loose. Like that. We get some left over. Put it in here. Get this one started. Wow, the direction book said there would be lots of soil left over. They weren't lying. I wonder what I can do with it if I don't. Well, it says that after I put the seeds in the dirt, I put a little bit of dirt over top. Okay. So that seed has something covering it. I hope they sprout before I come down so I can get a tape of the little green thing, and it comes out and a little seed shell is over it, and it's a little green leaf. Seems like every little baby green sprout looks the same, and they can become anything. And our little leaf sprout's not going to look any different than a little bean sprout. Which maybe we can do a bean sprout just for fun, huh? Okay. All right. So let me make sure it's not quite a half inch from the top. Go ahead and get the rest of this water squeezed out. How you doing? You've been alive for a whole year, and you learned so much. And I saw you clapping in a video with your uncle, and you look so happy. Very interested. We always thought you were quite alert for a newborn. And then I saw you when you were 6 months old. And we read the book together. Huh? Yeah, that's on Grandma's TV channel. Yeah. On Grandma's YouTube. And we read that story together, and that was very much fun, wasn't it? Maybe we'll get to do a little bit of another story down there when you turn 1 years old. You're 1 year old. Do you know how much you'll learn? Look at that. Ugh. Do you know how much you'll learn in a whole year from 1 year old all the way to 2? My gosh. You're going to learn how to walk. You're going to learn how to run. And you're going to learn how to talk. And you're going to learn how to climb. And laugh. And play jokes. You're going to be funny too, because you have a very, very funny family. And we like to make jokes, don't we? You'll see. You'll fit right in. You're perfect for us. You're already perfect for us. You clap at everything. You're so excited and you're so bright. Just ready to figure things out. That's good. Because you're a smart girl. You're a smart kid. And everybody out there in YouTube land watching, because you don't have a Bamu of your own, as soon as I find out what I'm going to call myself, you're a smart kid too. Most certainly. All right, we have all of this dirt squeezed out. I feel nervous. I feel like maybe I should just a little bit more. I heard you had some teeth too. You got teeth coming in. And you've been everywhere. When you was a little itty bitty smaller baby, you went to the zoo. And that's one thing I know. I know that you went lots of different places with Mommy. She's treating you real good, isn't she? She really loves you. She just can't believe that it's been such a long time. It's been a whole year. And it's really precious because you just grew up right in her arms. And you know what else? You were a good baby. You loved your mommy a lot. You still do, and you still want to be next to her. But she was a good baby. And now, you're going to be a good toddler. You're going to be a good explorer. You're going to be a good talker. You're going to be a good thinker. You know why? I know this. I know this because I'm Beppu, and Beppu knows everything. But I know you're a good thinker because you like to look and you like to watch. And that is most important. Okay. No more of that. I'll talk forever if you let me. Use my index finger and poke a hole in the dirt about 1/4 inch. Oh, she's about 1/4 inch right there. That's about an inch. That's about 1/4 inch. And it says, I place a single seed in each hole, but we're going to use one seed at a time. This is the way it is. Like I said, it could be a little while. Maybe we won't get a seed until later. But it's all part of the process. And just want to give you a warning. It takes a lot of dedication to grow this tree. And a lot of times it's so hard to get one to grow. So we have to be patient. This might not be the tree. But we're going to hope it is. That's the whole point. Okay. Open these saturated seeds. Yeah. They look swollen enough to me. They don't look nearly as small. They were supposed to be kept in their swollens until they were swollen. And you know what? Doesn't really matter. Because all it does is help it germinate sooner. And, well, even if it takes a little longer. So. Oh yeah, that's a really good and swelled up. This is called the black spruce. I'm going to put her, him, it, whoever it is. Right here. Right, black spruce. We have it labeled. We got a little itty bitty 1/4 inch of a hole. We drop the seed in the 1/4 inch of hole. Oh, I didn't really. I'm supposed to wait. I'm supposed to cover it over later. This one. Next smallest one. Blue spruce. Its little sign. I'll have to give it a name later. You could be thinking about that. Because whichever one is going to get in your pot, you can name that one. And they like names. Oh my gosh, trees like to be talked to. I forgot to put the seed in it. 1/4 inch. Drop the seed. The directions said. Next one. Is our juniper. Junipers, I just read about them. They're supposed to be really grown outdoors, so we might actually have trouble with the juniper. Yay us. That's all right. Your mommy could probably fix it. She used to be able to fix anything. She could fix whatever she wanted. If she wanted it, she could fix it. And I don't know, she's never really tried plants yet. Maybe you can get her to try some making plants. Because I bet she could be really good at that. I do. She has patience. Top. Our juniper. And the last one, Rocky Mountain Pine or black pine. See, I have no idea where I got the words Rocky Mountain Pine from yesterday. I swear to God that's what it said, but it's a black pine. So, hey, by the time you're old enough to pay attention to this, what if they still have Mandela effects when you're grown up? All right. 1/4 of an inch little hole. Drop the seed. And consult our book. Step 4. Because I labeled and blah 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 blah. I'm supposed to put the date. Well, we'll write that down later. Besides, it's the same date as this video goes up. Ha ha ha. It is the day, the 1st of May. Okay, add a small amount to the top layer of the soil. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm going to press down on the soil once the seeds are covered. Gently cover it with the extra soil, adding no more than a 1/2 inch to the soil. And don't press down on it once the seeds are covered. Okay, so we just press down on it. Just let it rest on top. This is so it gets air and it's not so hard for it, and it's not exposed and dried out, so it gets to stay damp. But it doesn't have any resistance to grow. Oh gosh, what if I really like this? What if I start doing plants? Oh my gosh, can you imagine? I've never really been able to. I've always wanted to. I wanted to be one of those good moms that had a garden and cooked the foods. But I was just a regular run-of-the-mill old mom. That's all I was. Run-of-the-mill. I tried to be funny. I'm going to try to be funny for you too. But I'm also old and I don't have no energy no more. I want to take my time investing in you, investing in your aunt and or it's your uncle and your mother to invest in doing better, leaving things behind for them. Wisdom's the best thing I got. I'm not that good at it. Time. Yeah. I got more time now that I'm old. That's why you're getting a little video. And you're going to get a lot of videos. I want to make a channel just for you. Just talking to you. When your things come up in your life, I can talk to you about it. And soon you'll be calling me and telling me all about the picture you drew. And soon you'll be sending me pictures. And I will just simply eat that up and love it forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. You're my grandbaby. Okay. We did part 3 labeled And now part 4. Add a small amount of water to the top layer of the soil until it's moist, but not saturated. Yeah, this is kind of dry. It's not very moist. Not saturated. Oops. Look, we're going to use this. Do you know why? It's so fancy. It mists. Mist. Mists in just one moment. But we're going to turn these this way so that I don't get the labels too wet. To avoid overwatering. And then we place them on the tray for them to drain. Then we're going to wait. We're going to wait for the initial germination. When the seed pops through the dirt and a little green and a little seed part pops through. Then we get the next step. That could be a long time. That could be whatever. But then when it gets here, it's the first 3 days of it being alive and growing. There's a lot of things that we got to take care of. A lot of directions to make sure it doesn't get a sunburn, or it get too hot, or get too humid. It's got a lot of rules, but that's okay. We're gonna learn them. Swoosh. All right, well, we'll give that a look in a minute. See if it's right or wrong. I mean, it's still a little dry. Ooh, this is drippy. God, I don't like this. Okay, give that a few more seconds. I can't wait to see all the changes that you're going to go through this year. Just like this tree's going to go through changes, you're going to grow too. I'll be right here with you. Let's see. We've been patting down on it. Let's loosen that up again. Oh no, we've been patting down on it. We're not supposed to. Just make sure that we don't go deep. Get that seed mixed up. See what I mean? Try a little more. All right, I'm gonna let the gods are preventing me from watering anymore. Did you notice that? So I'm gonna take the warning, and I will check this better tomorrow, and I'll just keep an eye on it, and we'll make another video when something happens, when something changes. If it gets to be a long time, then we'll start again. So I'll make a video about starting again. Well, here they are. I'm going to put them in my window so they have just a little bit of light. Hope you have a good birthday.